everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. We have a lot of juicy royal tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. So First Lady Jill Biden has announced that she will be at what is dubbed the Royal Wedding of the Year this week. First Lady Jill Biden will be flying to Jordan to attend the wedding of Crown Prince Hussein as he weds Saudi Arabian architect Rajwa Al Sayef on the 1st of June. Now, he is the eldest son of King Abdullah and Queen Rania. Now, this is going to be a who's who of heads of state, and royals from around the world will be heading over for this royal wedding. People who have already confirmed are Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, and Princess Husaka and Princess Tusago of Japan have all confirmed their attendance at the wedding. So it has not been confirmed that the Prince and Princess of Wales will be in attendance at the royal wedding, but we suspect some of the UK royals could show up for this wedding. So I will definitely keep you posted on this huge royal wedding that is happening this week. So the Danish royals are much like the Waleses. They are very, very athletic. So this weekend they were off showcasing their sporty style when they participated in the Royal Run in Nyberg, which is an annual event set up to celebrate the birthday of Crown Prince Frederik. Now, Crown Princess Mary was there with all four of her children, Prince Christian, 17, Princess Isabella, 16, and twins, Princess Josephine and Prince Vincent, 12. Now, this now annual event started in 2018, which was meant to be a one-off sporting challenge to celebrate Prince Frederik's 50th birthday. However, it has proved to be such a hit with the public that the Royal Run has now been held for the past 5 years, attracting over 70,000 runners annually. Now, there were many run challenges throughout the event. Princess Mary participated in the 1-mile run, but there's also the 10-kilometer challenges and the 5K races across 5 cities. It's like a very fun event where people get to interact with the royal family. They draw huge crowds, and everyone gets a medal for participating in all of these events. Looks like all in all a very fun time. So Paul Burrell, the former butler to Princess Diana, has once again come out with a fake story trying to put himself into the limelight once again. Now, I personally cannot stand this man. I think he is a leech. He has been milking the memory of Princess Diana and monetizing it all the way to the bank. He is rumored to have stolen personal documents and letters that belonged to the late Princess Diana. So much so that the royal family fired him and investigated him and were going to draw up charges. He is now reporting that back in 2017, right before Prince Harry married Meghan Markle, he had a secret low-key meeting with Prince William and Prince Harry to shed light on memories of their late mother and to answer unanswered questions that they had, as if he was the person who would know everything about their mother. Now, in Harry's book Spare, he called out Mr. Burrell and said he was milking the memory of his mother. So I really doubt he would hold this man in high regard to sit down and meet with him and swap stories and memories about his mother. Now, Neil Sean had actually investigated this story and said this meeting never happened. Anytime there is a meeting with the royal princess at Buckingham Palace or Kensington Palace, it is recorded. There is nothing in the books of the former butler meeting with Prince Harry and Prince William. Now, according to Mr. Burrell, he said there were some aspects of Princess Diana's life they felt Paul could provide better clarity on. They asked to keep it all under wraps, and he respected that. Paul was happy to tell them everything he knew and shed some light on their memories. Yeah, I think this is a tall tale that Mr. Burrell is spinning once again to keep himself relevant in the royal sphere. He has been out with the royals since 1997. I really doubt in 2017 Harry would have reached out to this man. So I'm going to say this is not a true story. Neil Sean investigated it. He is always on Dan Wooten, speaking about the royals, giving his opinion. He always acts like he's an expert on Diana. I don't know. I don't get a good feeling from this guy at all. What do you guys think? Do you think this visit actually happened, or do you think he is making up this story? So is Lady Luck finally failing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Are the dominoes starting to fall? As I mentioned in my previous video for my royal predictions of 2023, I said that 2023 would be the honest horribilis for Harry and Meghan. And let's just say I don't think I'm too far off. Now, once the first domino falls, it's easier for the second, third, fourth, and fifth domino to fall. It's like an avalanche once it starts. Now, according to a legal expert, he says that Harry and Meghan could very easily lose up to $20 million on their upcoming lawsuits if they lose. Now already the very first domino has fallen, with Harry losing one of his lawsuits against the Home Office for a second judicial review of his case where he wants to hire the Metropolitan Police for private protection. So in my opinion, I definitely believe that Lady Luck is no longer shining on these Sussexes. So he has lost the first bid with the Home Office, and I believe he is also going to lose his second lawsuit with the Home Office. If he loses that second lawsuit, Harry is set to pay upwards of £500,000. So right now, Prince Harry, besides his 2 lawsuits with the Home Office, he has 3 ongoing lawsuits for his alleged phone hacking and other illegal practices at 3 of Britain's biggest newspaper groups. He's suing the newspaper group newspapers, Associated Newspapers, and the Mirror Group newspapers. Now, in order for Harry to win in court, he must persuade the judges to extend the cutoff for the cases because they are over 6 years old. Now, Harry has an extremely weak lawsuit against the Mirror about the privacy phone hacking case. He pretty much has no evidence, and it's over 6 years old. So now Prince Harry is set to take the stand as a witness, which in my opinion, they're going to make royal mincemeat out of little Prince Harry, and he's going to make a royal fool out of himself. Now, according to this legal expert, they expect that lawsuit to go on for over 6 weeks. Now, this could cost Harry up to £600,000 per week in that lawsuit. That's a whole lot of money to lose on lawsuits. Remember, Harry received a $20 million advance for his book Spare from Penguin Random House. So he's literally getting the money in and the money's going out. Like I've always said, it is a lot harder to earn money than it is to spend money. That's £600,000 per week for 6 weeks. On top of the $500,000 he has to pay the Home Office, not to mention the other 2 lawsuits. Now remember, Harry and Meghan, in my opinion, are very cocky. They're very used to winning. They have that royal privilege, that 1% privilege that we've talked about in the past. They have won every single lawsuit they've ever filed. So they're very confident that, of course, they're just going to keep on winning because Lady Luck is always on their side. However, as I mentioned, the first domino has already fallen. He's lost the judicial review from the Home Office. Boom. It doesn't look like he's going to win with the other Home Office. Boom. His case with the Mirror is extremely weak. Boom. So now the dominoes are starting to fall, and now that he's losing lawsuits, I believe he's just going to keep on losing all the way to that $20 million legal fee. Money in, money out. That is a big chunk of money to lose over a short period of time. And again, in my opinion, Harry and Meghan are facing a huge PR nightmare. They have what I call reputational damage. So just because Harry and Meghan are rich and famous doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good for them in the future, because Harry and Meghan are rich and famous for the wrong reasons. They are considered infamous and toxic. In A-list Hollywood, your reputation precedes you. Nobody wants to align themselves to a sinking negative ship. So according to Neil Sean, Glow, better known as Gloria Steinem, Meg Z's bestie feminist girlfriend, has been radio silent. She has not come out and spoken on behalf of Harry and Meghan. They were there in New York City for her event, where Meghan sat up in her gold dress, looking like a Hertz showgirl, and gave her word salad speech about herself. But the whole event was shadowed by the circus that ensued after the infamous Harry and Meghan from Montecito did that 2-hour car chase around New York City at 2 miles per hour. It was ridiculous. It was something that never should have happened. But unfortunately, they overshadowed her entire event. So according to Neil Sean, their relationship is a little bit frosty. No other A-listers have come out to Harry and Meghan's defense. The only people who are halfway singing the praises of Meghan Markle are the thirsty people who are trying to benefit from Harry and Meghan. Yes, Gayle King, I'm talking about you. Gayle King is so thirsty. She's thirsty, y'all. She's parched. She wants to get Meghan on her talk show, King Charles, which quite frankly, I can already tell you is going to be a flop. Nobody's interested in Gayle King and Charles Barkley. Sorry, they're not. But now, Meghan and Harry are facing this huge PR nightmare. And if you've noticed, it's been extremely quiet over in the Sussex camp. Not even WME is putting out those puff pieces talking about how Meghan is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It has been crickets. Remember, after the coronation, it was like an avalanche, like someone threw up all over the news with the puff pieces of Harry and Meghan. But they have been quiet. It kind of reminds me of Elmer Fudd. You remember the cartoon where he was like, "Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Shh, quiet." I believe WME is like, "Be very quiet and nobody will notice your bad press, Meghan. Shh." They're really hoping if they're quiet, it's just going to blow over and there's going to be another story and it's going to take over the headlines and no one's going to be talking about the catastrophic near fatal car accident that never happened in New York City with Harry and Meghan. That is what they're doing. Silence is golden. So WME was working overtime with the puff piece palooza of selling Meghan Markle as the next Julia Roberts and the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then Harry and Meghan went and ruined it. Y'all, they done and messed it up. They took it and threw it in the toilet and flushed it. And I'm sure WME was pissed because they were doing a lot of work, guys. They were working overtime trying to sell Meghan to the highest bidder in A-list Hollywood. Because let's be honest here, the phone isn't exactly ringing off the hook with new offers. If you realize they haven't signed any huge deals since around 2020. Since Netflix and Spotify and Penguin Random House, Meghan and Harry don't seem to have a lot of offers coming their way. That is why Meghan Markle needed to sign with WME, because she needs work, y'all. People are not calling them up, asking them to be a part of their projects, because everything they touch turns to crap. The only currency that Meghan and Harry have is bashing the royal family. The only thing Harry and Meghan are known for is trashing the royal family and playing the professional victim. The book Spare did not do Harry and Meghan any favors in regards to Hollywood. If anything, it was a little bit of TMI, too much information, and it made Harry look completely unhinged, talking about his Todger and his major obsession of believing his wife is his dead mom. Not exactly a hot topic and selling point for Hollywood. Then you had the disastrous Netflix docu-series where they used archival footage of other people being chased by paparazzi. Again, it made them look like fools. And now you have this New York City car chase, which is pretty much exposing to everyone that they over-exaggerate the facts. But according to them, when they speak Meghanese, it's not about facts, it's about feelings. They felt scared. They felt like they were in danger. Therefore, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about facts. It matters about feelings. Again, speaking Meghanese, they don't care about the truth. It's just their truth. They don't care about facts. It's just feelings. Again, Harry and Meghan wouldn't know the truth if it smacked them in the face. The problem is they did this on a worldwide stage with the entire world actually paying attention to them and realizing 1 and 1 is not 5. Things are not adding up here. Harry and Meghan made a huge fiasco out of nothing, and it pissed a lot of people off. So in my opinion, nobody who's an A-lister in Hollywood would want to sign two infamous ex-royals whose only currency is bashing the royal family, and who, quite frankly, are not well liked, they're not popular, and people have lost respect for them. So I think they're going to have a very hard time landing these huge, lucrative deals from WME. I think they definitely have their work cut out for them, but this New York City car chase has been a major catastrophe in regards to their reputation and also for their bankability. So if Harry and Meghan keep losing these lawsuits, guys, paying $20 million, spending $2+ million a year on security, with Meghan's wardrobe, the way the woman spends thousands upon thousands of dollars on expensive designer goods, their housing expenses, their staff, they're going to go broke very, very quickly if they're not able to replace all of this income that they are spending. So who knows, Harry and Meghan could end up in a bankruptcy court near you. What do you guys think about this, guys? Do you think the dominoes are starting to fall and that Harry and Meghan are going to start losing lawsuit after lawsuit and could possibly spend up to $20 million? Do you think they're going to have to call King Charles Daddy to help send some money over to Montecito? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.